What have I been playing? What have I been watching? What have I been reading? Let's go! Hey YouTube, welcome to the channel, welcome back to the channel, Bambinos. It's Sunday, so you know what that means. It's raining. No, it's Sunday, and that means it's time for this week's What Have I Been Playing, What Have I Been Watching, What Have I Been Reading. Let's go, as they say. Okay, so it's been a funny old week this week has, gaming, reading, watching wise. I've had a brutal work week, work-wise, I suppose. For example, we're getting rid of one member of staff, and we're getting another member of staff in, so we're mission accomplished. But it was hard. For example, I started work Wednesday 5:30 in the morning. Supposed to finish at 1:30. I stayed on till 4. Came home and my phone must have connected to my Wi-Fi, so I wasn't getting certain messages whilst I was in work. And the evening person he was ill, so I didn't have to, but I decided to go back in, and I was back. I finished work at 9:30 basically in the evening, and it just wrecked me. But Thursday and Friday, it was nice just to do my contracted hours, you know. But I'm still tired now. So like when I normally read or watch my movies in the evenings or play my games in the evenings, I either haven't had time because I've been too busy, I've been in work, or I've been too tired. So it's not ideal, but I've still had an alright week, let's say, considering. So what have I been playing? I finished Uncharted The Lost Legacy. I think I just started this last week where I talked about it. It's a short 6 to 8 hour game. There is more content in there if you wanted to do, like, halfway through the game. There's like it's almost open world, kind of. If you've played it, you probably know what I'm talking about. And you can collect certain collectibles to get something, but I didn't do that. I did a little bit of it, but I just wanted the story to progress. And I've got to be honest, I really enjoyed it. It's nice to play a game as well that isn't really dragged out. Or you got the option, I suppose, to have a longer playthrough. But it's nice just to want to do the story. You're not getting punished if you don't want to do all the extra stuff. It's not like there's a weapon waiting for you that makes it easier, or you got to level your character up. It's none of that crap. It's just stays in its lane. It's a nice adventure story. I really did enjoy it. I'd give that an 8 out of 10. I've got to be honest. I think I paid £6 for it as well. It's going to stay in the collection. I'm not going to trade it in. I don't think I'll get much for it anyway, but yeah, I'll enjoy that again maybe in the next couple of years. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Yes, definitely gets the Tony recommendation. And I'm pleased to announce I'm back, baby, with Street Fighter 6. My mental health, I think I was talking about it last week, was definitely getting the better of me. My voices were telling me that if I play this game, something bad's going to happen. So I plucked up the courage. I think I played it Thursday night. I just did World Tour mode. My character now is... I didn't progress in the story at all. It's amazing how much I've forgotten with the controls. So I just leveled my character. He was level 52. Now he's level 54. And let me tell you, on one of the Facebook pages I'm on, Street Fighter pages, groups, you know what I mean, someone's posted, they've leveled the character to level 100, which is the maximum level, and they've maxed out every single character's fighting style. And then I looked, and I can't exactly remember, it was either 125 or 135 hours they've put into it, just into World Tour mode. So there's me thinking, challenge accepted. One day I'll get there, you know. Yeah, so I probably got, I think I'm 78% of the way through story mode. But I'm still I just went exploring, and I'm still finding like ladders. Oh, I haven't gone up there, and with that Chun-Li spinning kick, you can kind of fly from building to building. I'm still finding little Easter eggs and stuff like that. So what an amazing game! I think you'll all agree. Awesome, absolutely brilliant. That is fast becoming the best Street Fighter game of all time. That's a bold claim, but it's definitely got the potential. It's a masterpiece. 10 out of 10 so far. And yesterday I picked this up and only played it for a couple of hours. I have finished it before. It's Far Cry Primal. Really good game. I gotta be honest. It's my favourite thing about it so far is the you get XP, but I like building your camps. You start off, basically you got a cave with a campfire kind of thing, and then as you progress and complete tasks, it's like, oh, your camp has now got 6 citizens, and I think I'm up to 9 citizens. So I'm still very early into the game. I think I finished it before. I think last time I played it, I was in my drinking days, so I don't remember everything, but as it was installing, I think it said I've played 21 hours. So it took me 21 hours to... I know I finished the game last time round. So, yeah, 21 hours. So that's not too big, it's not going to overstay its welcome. But so far, so very good. I think that only cost me £4 or £5. So, yeah, pick that game up, guys. It gets a Tony recommendation. So, as I've been so busy and so tired, that's all I played. So still alright, What have I been watching? Netflix. I watched nothing. Prime. I watched nothing. All I've watched all week is YouTube. I've just been, because it's on my iPad, so I'm seeing Rossi and my dog. The iPad's in the background. Washing my dishes. The iPad with YouTube is on in the background, Even when I'm in the shower, YouTube's on in the background. So I haven't really watched much movie-wise at all. But I did watch last night. I went to kind of a party. Went at my brother's for food. Lovely food. Me, just family were up there. And I was lying there. It wasn't sunny, but it's still warm in the UK. And it's just nice to just sit there. Rossi was like wanting to play with the ball all the time in the garden. But I was actually starting to drift off to sleep. So we left there around about 7 o'clock-ish. I came home and I thought, what shall I do now? I was going to either play Street Fighter 6 or Far Cry Primal. But then I decided, no, have a lie down and watch Godzilla Raids Again, because I've got my PlayStation 4 is linked up in my bedroom to my plasma telly. I've moved that in there now, mainly for movies. Okay, so I thought, yeah, get comfy and watch Godzilla Raids Again, and I have never watched it. If you didn't know, it's a sequel to the 1954 Godzilla. And I fell asleep after about 20 minutes. I've never actually watched it before, but it seems very rushed, and apparently it is rushed. The first one they knew they were onto something with Godzilla, but I don't think they realised how big a deal it was going to be, and then they rushed a sequel, So I know that the Godzilla Raids Again didn't do anywhere near as well as the original, So I think the one after that is Kong vs Godzilla, isn't it? I think. Or Godzilla vs... I'll always muddle it up. But yeah, it was like in the 60s. But it's black and white. It is subtitles. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. But it's got loads of cutscenes from the original Godzilla, which I find quite funny. But yeah, so far so good. I'm watching it. I've got it is in Blu-ray. So it's disc 2 of my Godzilla collection. I don't know if I've shown this off before, but all the discs are in there. and it's got the artwork. So I'll show you the artwork for the movie that I'm watching. I'll answer my question there, actually. So Godzilla Raids Again. This is in order. Let me show you that artwork so you can appreciate it. I can't see if you can see it. Can you see that? Oh yeah, baby. And yeah, so in order. Oh yeah, it's King Kong versus Godzilla is the one after that. These boxes are massive, let me tell you. It probably doesn't look that, well, it does look big, but trust me, these are massive. Big fan of that collection. So that is all I've watched, but as I briefly mentioned, I've watched a lot of the old YouTube. So this week's video of the week, the channel name is, this is a hard one for me to pronounce, Nerdstalgic Gaming. I think I pronounced that pretty good. Nerdstalgic Gaming is the channel. I will tag the channel in the description. And the video is the inevitable downfall of Soul Calibur. And the thing with Soul Calibur, right, it's like I really hope 6 isn't the last one. I'm a massive fan of 6, but I agree with this YouTube channel, right? They talk about the first one, they talk about Soul Blade, they joke with you, is Soul Calibur 1 word or 2 words? Because if you look at all the games, sometimes it's Soul Calibur 2 words, and then sometimes it's Soul Calibur 1 word with a capital C. So I think both are correct, basically. But when I'm typing, if I'm doing a screenshot or anything on my Instagram, or if I'm doing something on my YouTube channel, Soul Calibur related, I'll spell it like Soul with a capital S, and then 1 word, put the capital C, Soul Calibur. So it just, for me, it looks right. If I haven't got that capital C in it, it doesn't look right. But it's not all about the spelling of Soul Calibur. But it's kind of a series review, or overview, I suppose. It says how good Soul Calibur 1 was, groundbreaking. And it was like, there was a time where, this is the video's opinion, the big 3 fighting games then is definitely Street Fighter. They've got Mortal Kombat and Tekken. Now I would put King of Fighters above Mortal Kombat, but if you're looking at the mass media, the mass market, like the casual fighting game fans, if you said, oh, name 3, or even non-fighting game fans, just gamers, to name 3 fighting games, they probably would go Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, and Tekken, probably. So I'm not disagreeing. I am disagreeing, but I'm not like, you're wrong kind of thing. It's just my opinion. My world, King of Fighters is above Mortal Kombat. It's my second favourite franchise of all time. So I thought it was interesting. But then it was like, but what he was saying was that Soul Calibur was up there as well. It was in that sentence, you know. Definitely when Soul Calibur 2. Sorry if you can hear that in the background. My mum's dog. I'm looking after my mum's dog for today. You right, boy? He's just looking at me, scratching. You right, boy? He's a funny one. Sorry, Rossi's downstairs sleeping. What was I saying? Yeah, so Soul Calibur. So when Soul Calibur 2 came out, the biggest selling point for that game was the guest characters. And then it's like Soul Calibur 2. So, not talking about Soul Calibur 1. Soul Calibur 2, Soul Calibur 4, Soul Calibur 6 are amazing. Soul Calibur 3 and Soul Calibur 5 were rushed, and you could tell when you play the game. You can argue Soul Calibur 6 was rushed as well. Some of the presentation of that game is it's not up there, you know, if you're looking at like the Street Fighters. What else was available at the time when that came out? It's not quite polished enough, as much as the other games that were out. So, yeah, so it's a really good video he's done. But yeah, he talks about then like Soul Calibur 3, sorry, yeah, it was rushed. Not many people played it. It's probably the one I've played the least. Then they went back then to their strengths where they had the guest characters, but it was the Star Wars theme. Then Soul Calibur 5 again was rushed. I like Soul Calibur 5 though, I've got to be honest. Soul Calibur 3 is good as well. It's got the really good character customization in there as well. So that was a gameplay there. They're all great games, but they're like, one's amazing, like Soul Calibur 2 is amazing, Soul Calibur 4 is amazing, Soul Calibur 6 is amazing. And then the others are very good games, but not amazing games, if that makes any sense, okay? But yeah, I really enjoyed that video. It's not too long. I think it's like under 10-minute video. It's boom, it's straight to the point, bang, 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 you know, not like me where I ramble. Okay, so rambling on. What have I been reading? I've only read a couple of nights in the last week. I did plan to read my Street Fighter 6 comic. That was a plan. I wanted to read that last night, but I just fell asleep. So I'm still really enjoying Berserk. This is the volume 6, but look how big these books are. Let me just check. Gotta be careful of these books because there's a bit of nudity. No, we're good. So, and obviously they read them back to front. So I've read that much. I've got that much left. That's probably 2, maybe 3 nights. But the thing, if I was to criticize it, I suppose, right, like the first 3 or 4 volumes of these books is like one story. You might have a couple of flashbacks, like when he was born, why he's called Guts, like to where he was brought up, and it explains why he's a bit of an arsehole. Like they introduce him, I wasn't fussed on him. I thought, I don't know about this guy. But then when you get it, you think, oh, he's a really good guy. But then this one though, more so than the other ones I've read, there isn't really a solid story, you know. So the first 4, is it 3 or 4, is about, you know, he joins the Band of the Hawk and stuff like that. That's the main story. There might yet again flashbacks. But then this one, I don't know what the main story is. It shows like, oh, this king has died, and then the girl hates his father. His daughter hates him, and the king is dead, kind of thing. And then you think, all right, we're going that way. And then the next chapter will be about something totally different. And then it'll be like, oh, don't forget about this character. And you think, all right, we're going this way now then. And then it's almost a bit all over the place. Dare I say, it's still very good, but it's the weakest one I've read so far. Yes, yeah, and that's not disrespecting Berserk, but it's the weakest I've read so far, and I haven't read it for a couple of days actually, but it's nice now. We've gone back. Some of my favourite characters are kind of back in it, and they're introducing these characters. Guts is there now, and I'm hoping that's where the story's gonna go, kind of thing. But then knowing this, the way the book's gone, it'll be another chapter, and then they'll be gone, and it'll be someone else. But yeah, hopefully it's what I think's gonna happen is gonna happen, you know. Yeah, so that's what I've been reading, and I think that's a short video for me. Yeah, that is what I've been playing, watching, and reading. Now I have got a week off this week. It's my birthday tomorrow as well. Happy birthday to me. I'm 23. I know I don't look it. No, I'm not 20. I'm 42 tomorrow. Oh, I'm so old. Oh, no. You're only as old as you feel. So that means I'm 59. Oh, my old bones. Yeah, so the plan is, looking after my mum's dog today. I've had a nice Christmas present, birthday present off my mum. Spending money basically to go to Cardiff tomorrow. Shout out my imaginary friend Chris. We're going to go to Cardiff. We're going to check out obviously CEX, but there's another CEX in the other end of Cardiff, so we're going to try and find that. We were hoping there was a train that would take us there, but there isn't. But it looks like it is walking distance. I can hear him scratching now. Bless him. It looks like it's not too far away from where I used to live. I used to live in the Cathays area. So we're going to try. The weather forecast is terrible, but we're hardcore game collectors, you know. So yeah, Chris has taken the day off work. I've got the week off work. We're going to check out probably HMV, Forbidden Planet, the usual. There's a couple of merchandise stores. Unfortunately, Super Tomatoes closed on the Monday, but hey ho. Don't have to go there every time we're in Cardiff, you know. Yeah, so I'm probably going to be watching a lot more this week, catching up on my gaming. I'm going to smash that today, and I'm going to smash that this evening. So yeah, that's pretty much what the plan is. I'll keep you posted. I'll probably do another pickups video tomorrow, or actually depends what time we get back. I've got my party then probably gonna go up my mum's, and yes, I'll have a nice big huge party, thousands. It's they corner off the city, you know, and it's Tony Day, you know, it's like a bank holiday. Yeah, right. Yes, I might do a pickups video tomorrow or Tuesday, but I probably try to do a video every single day, even if it's a little one. I'll try and do one every single day. Okay, guys, there we go. That'll do for today. Hope you have a fantastic week. I know I will, because I'm off. Yeah, there we go. Thanks for watching. Love you. Bye.